Hi, I'm Charlie Dressen. Thanks for tuning in to steamboatsmyhome.com video blog. This month's video blog is going to be about preparing for winter. You would think we're a little late, but it's only October 4th, and even though we have about a foot of snow that came last night, it'll be gone probably in a few days, hopefully. But there are a few things that every homeowner, town homeowner, even condo owner should know about, a few things you want to do to prepare for winter so it doesn't hit you like it did last night. Let's take a look. Okay, living in Steamboat Springs, you're going to deal with a lot of snow. We put away our lawnmowers for 6 months. We break out the snowblower for 6 months. It's always good, they'll say, get a really good snowblower because sometimes you use it a lot, twice a day sometimes. I have an Ariens 1028. 10 means 10 horsepower. 28 is the width here. So you want a good snowblower that can handle heavy snow and deep snow. So before the winter starts, maybe take it down to Jim at Precision. He sells Ariens, Hondas, steel chainsaws. Basically, he'll give you a nice tune-up. What you also want to buy is some of these. They're called shear bolts. So these are these bolts right here, because a lot of times you'll get newspapers, rocks, sticks, tennis balls, frisbees, something caught in this, and the bolt will break. So these are made to break. They're called shear bolts. So you always want to have a couple of these. So before the winter, tune your snowblower up, get some shear bolts, get some high octane fuel, some premium fuel. All right, next you want to make sure all your hoses are disconnected and drained, because if there's any water in them, they're going to freeze and crack. So again, drain your hoses, make sure all the water's out. The lawn, make sure you cut your lawn pretty short for your last cutting before you put your lawnmower away. It's also good to put some fertilizer down. So before the snow comes, spread some fertilizer out on your lawn. The fertilizer sits there underneath the snow all winter long, and it gives nice nutrients to the grass. So in the springtime, when the snow melts, your grass is going to be lush and green. Snow shovels, always good to have a couple good snow shovels. I like to have a plastic one in case you're shoveling a wooden deck. You don't want to scratch the deck up with a nice metal snow shovel. So grab a cheap plastic one. They last a year or two, but they're nice and handy. A nice, wide, easy, simple metal shovel is always good to have around too. Okay, these next two aren't real fun, but if you have a crawl space in your house, or even in your garage or your utility room, if you have any exposed pipe. Now these are copper piping, they're kind of brass colored, but they're copper piping. If you have any exposed piping, even hot or cold, what you want to do is head to your local hardware store, buy this flexible insulation tubing. Comes in 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch, probably even inch. And just wrap it around your pipes. One, it's going to save you in heating costs, and it's going to keep your pipes freezing because sometimes it gets super cold here in Colorado. Last but not least, you could winterize your house. You could protect your pipes, your water pipes. You could have the best insulation in the world. Sometimes it just gets super cold here in Colorado, and sometimes, not very often, but you could have a water pipe break or freeze in your house. So anybody that owns any real estate, any home, any condo, you have to know where your main water supply comes in. In this house, it's a crawl space, so this is the main water pipe that's coming in from the city. So if I have a water pipe break, I know I can come down here and just turn this knob and all the water shut off to the rest of the house. Because if you have a pipe that freezes, it's probably gonna break and you could have some major water damage in your house. So everybody needs to know where your main water supply is. So thanks for tuning in to steamboatsmyhome.com video blog, and we will see you next month.